everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Total Drama AI Predictions. My name is Silly Billy, but you can call me Billy. We continue the exciting tale that the AI has been feeding us so far. If you haven't seen the last episode, please go check it out right now. We are doing this little series where we let this AI storyteller predict us the exact way that this season is going to go, all the plot twists, all the elimination orders, and everything else we need to know before the season even starts. So, with that out of the way, please consider subscribing. Thank you. And let's continue with this story. So, we have done the first 3 episodes already, and right now we are going to continue from episode 4 onwards. But first, there's a little clip from episode 3 where we are going to speculate on what exactly happened. I thought it might be funny to include it here because Maya was the main character of the first episode, and now that she's gone, I think it's fitting to pay our respects. So let's continue where we left off last time, shall we? Okay, so after that huge plot twist in the next episode, Maya is now gone from the show. So Maya goes home third because she decides to go on a killing spree. But then apparently it's all a dream. Chris is able to save them. I'm guessing it's all fake. She did it in a simulation or something. Oh, maybe that's where that screenshot is from, with her in the kitchen. Oh, we figured it out. And then Chris sends her home, and Maya does it. And now there's only 13 contestants left in the race, which are MK, Emma, Julia, Millie, Nichelle, Wayne, and Z on team 1, and Bowie, Caleb, Chase, Priya, Raj, and who am I missing here? Axel, of course. Let's specify that Maya is gone because it keeps wanting to bring Maya back. Maya was eliminated. With Maya eliminated, Wayne was thrilled. Raj felt quite alone. Then one of the other contestants, let's see, I want to bring more characters into this story, approached him saying, "Hey, buddy, come hang out with us." Raj looked up in confusion. It took him a moment to realize that this person was Maya. No, she's gone! Maya is not here! Max walked up to Wait, what? Max? He offered him his hand. Raj took it gratefully. Axel decided to talk about the last challenge. We had to fight a crystal dragon, he started. So, in an interesting change of development, Max from the Pakatu Island season has now joined the new season cast. And we're back to 14 members. So he joins the old team, I'm imagining. Okay, so the math doesn't quite work out because there's only 13 episodes, we know this, and this is episode 4, and we're now up 1 member again, so we're back at 14 people, which is way too many. So I think we need to do a couple of double eliminations, so I'm going to ask the AI when those are going to happen. Right? I don't want to suggest a whole lot, but I want to feed the AI enough information so that we can have a 2-person finale in episode 13. Chris started explaining today's challenge. One of the contestants remarked that they would never eliminate enough people in time for the finale. The contestant asked, "Is today going to have a double elimination?" To which Chris replied, "No, this is a simple puzzle challenge." Interesting. The contestants were then shown the challenge. There were 4 boxes with numbers on them ranging from 1 to 9. Each box contained a number. Yeah, you said that. Okay. The contestants would need to correctly place those numbers into numerical order in less than 10 seconds. If they failed, the game ended. The prize for winning was immunity. There was also a penalty for losing. Each person would be eliminated. So there is a double elimination. I think Chris is meaning to say, shut up, don't ruin my surprise, but also yes. So let's see what happens here with these 14 contestants. The challenge seems simple enough, so maybe it's a fair penalty. The contestants agreed to play, but before they could start, Chris reminded them of the rules. Axel seemed very confident. She placed his finger on the first box and began making a mental calculation. 1, 2, 3. So apparently Axel's not that good at math. Suddenly, a ball of fire appeared in front of her, causing her to drop the box. The box burned, but luckily it was just a box. When she picked up the box, she discovered that the number inside of it matched the number on the first box. Oh my, Axel, you were lucky. A ball of fire. Apparently, Chris and Chef are being annoying in the challenge again. Because of course they are. This challenge seemed way too simple, right? So they're spicing it up a little. I like it. She quickly placed the box into the correct spot. The other contestants tried to do the same, but none managed to finish within the time limit. What does that mean? Because we established that all of them would be eliminated. But I think what this is suggesting, because that's not possible, this is suggesting that Axel wins. Because the high amounts of failure from the contestants not being able to rank numbers from 1 to 9, Chris was forced out of his plan to eliminate all failing contestants. Instead, what did he do? He decided to give the contestants the option to quit the game. The contestants decided to continue the challenge. Max then pushed Raj aside and sped ahead, placing his box with ease. After him came Ripper. Wait, where did Ripper come from? Where did you get the idea to bring Ripper into the story? Okay, we need to reroll. Instead, he announced that the winner of the challenge would earn immunity and keep all their money from the challenge. The contestants looked at each other nervously. Axel, however, was excited. This is my chance to make it to the finals. Yeah, I guess so, because she won the immunity, right? The way I'm reading this is that Axel is now very happy that she won immunity, and it's time to eliminate another member from, I guess, the opposite team, right? Because that's how team challenges work. Axel, however, was excited. This is my chance to make it to the finals. Axel won immunity for her team, and the Ninja Dragons were forced to eliminate their first player, which would be... Oh, we're just not... No, we're not at episode 5 yet. Oh, it was Wayne who received a lot of laughter from the contestants when they found out he was gone. In the end, it came down to the final challenge between Axel, Bowie, and Emma. Emma was eliminated. It's going a little fast there. Oh no, so Wayne is gone. I guess that kind of makes sense because he was very much interested in getting Maya out of the show, right? So now Wayne is eliminated from the show. Okay, interesting. We have Axel taking on the role of the main hero, and we have Raj being the broken person who is now friends with Max. And we don't know anything about the rest just yet, but that's okay. Episode 5 begins with the 13 contestants still in the race. The 13 contestants looked up as Chris came in to explain the next challenge. Now will we have a double elimination? Asked one of the contestants impatiently, to which Chris replied, the inkwells run dry. Well, that's stupid. No. Wait, give me a second. Okay, so we had to quickly reset. We should be back. So, episode 5. The next episode of this all-new Total Drama season still has 30 contestants in the running. I need to feed it a little bit of information again. I don't know where it's going to take the story. Now will we have the double elimination? One of the contestants remarked. To which Chris replied, no, there won't be a double elimination. Oh. And here's your next challenge, Chris announced, as he revealed the challenge board, which featured a picture of a dragon breathing fire. We still are in the Crystal Dragon range. As seen on Total Drama Island, teams were required to use a variety of tools in order to build an open-air raft using only bamboo. The first team to cross a body of water would win immunity from elimination. As the contestants assembled their raft, Chris explained that they wouldn't be able to see each other until it was time for them to compete. Interesting. Separating them from each other. That's a cool twist. You'll be competing against your own teammates, Chris said. Wait, you'll be competing against your own teammates? Oh. He also went on to explain how they'd be competing by using their rafts to get across the water. After some arguing between the Ninja Dragons and Dragon Slayers, Chris instructed that both teams must work together to build their raft. Okay, so we need to work together to build the raft, but then individually separate from our own team. We also need to play this challenge. This is an interesting idea. I really like what they're going for here. When it came down to building, all teams worked well together. But then came the moment of truth. The Dragon Slayers made it to the finish first, winning immunity from the elimination. Ooh, okay, that means the Ninja Dragons need to vote off another member. I knew we could do it, Raj exclaimed. Team Ninja Dragons was second and finished strong, though they did end up fighting amongst themselves after they saw the Dragon Slayers got to take a nap while they were working. Ooh, okay, interesting. I want to know more about that. The people fighting in Team Ninja Dragons were Zoe, Nikki, and Luke. Emma, Millie, and Michelle, who argued about whether or not they should help out the other team. Oh, interesting. There was drama here. It ended when Emma started insulting Millie, and she retaliated by calling Michelle stupid. Oh, there was a catfight on Team Ninja Dragons. Then it came time to vote one of the Ninja Dragons out. The eliminated contestant ended up being none other than... Millie. Oh, Millie's gone. Bye, Millie. So long. After the elimination, the remaining 5 contestants formed another alliance. They were all very happy to be part of a group now, so the only thing left was to find out what the reward would be. Okay, interesting. So we have Millie is gone from the race. She's now out. The other 5 members, being MK, Emma, Julia, Nichelle, and Z, have formed an alliance with the 5 of each other. So that also means that Emma and Nichelle patch things up, which is nice. I guess it kind of makes sense because Emma was already not a fan of Millie, and then Millie also made an enemy out of Nichelle, so I guess them banding up and voting out Millie is the logical step here. And so we go on into episode 6. I made a point that they now have an alliance in Team Ninja Dragons between all 5 of them. I also fed it the information that Axel is determined to make it to the finale and that Raj and Max are good friends now because that was established by the AI earlier. So let's see what happens next. This challenge is called Catch Me If You Can. Okay, there are 10 inflatable balls placed around the island, and the contestants must run around the island and try to get the ball into the hole at the end. Whoever gets the most balls in the holes wins. Kinda sus. That's kinda sus, one of the contestants remarked. What if you don't even touch the balls? Another contestant asked. You'll just be disqualified, Chris responded. After much debate between the teams, the Dragon Slayers decided to take the lead and get things started. Okay, so they don't like touching the balls. I get it. I really do. Before long, it was clear that the Ninja Dragons were going to lose miserably. Right away, they lost one of their members, Julia, because she couldn't catch a single ball. They continued to lose more members over the course of the game. Oh no. Finally, they had no choice but to call it quits. Team Ninja Dragons ended up losing by a landslide, with the Dragon Slayers taking home the victory. When it came time to the voting, all the contestants were relieved that they didn't have to face elimination. Wait, they didn't? There's going to be such a massive elimination spike in one of the next coming episodes. What is it going to say next? However, as luck would have it, someone had to be voted off, and that person was none other than Max! Max, you've been a big help to me this entire time. I hope you come back stronger and better than ever, Chris told him. Oh my god. Chris, what are you doing? Wait, you know how it said that it wanted to do total drama action? This is the same storyline. Chris hired Max instead of Owen to mingle with the contestants, and now that he's no longer served his use because he's becoming good friends with Raj, he eliminates Max? Oh my god, it's such a big twist! And they didn't even lose the challenge! The Dragon Slayers won! Oh no, Max got robbed again! That's the second time Chris eliminates Max without a good reason. Oh, that's so harsh! Episode starts with 11 contestants, blah 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 blah. Team Ninja Dragons was obviously shaken from the previous challenge. They tried really hard, but still lost. Raj was feeling lost again. Without Max, he once again found himself without any friends. So, what is the story going to make of this? I'm scared, he said. Oh no! The challenge today is called Screams of Fear. What a fitting title. Oh man, this is getting poetic. Each contestant has to stand in front of a wall with a hole at the top. The object is to walk backwards on a board that extends from the wall, holding onto a rope that runs through... Oh, this is complicated. The hole. The last person to fall off the board loses. The last person to fall off the board loses. This challenge allows contestants to scream as loud as they can. So, yeah, it was obvious that everyone wanted to go first. You want to jump off first, because if you're the last one on, you're dead. Or you've lost, right? But since that would mean that one of the Ninja Dragons would have to wait, Chris decided that he would choose who goes first. He picked MK. Everyone else cheered. He'll probably win the whole thing. Chill. Who knows, the other added. MK walked back into the board slowly. Then, all of a sudden, she fell hard and hit her. She fell hard and hit her head. It wasn't pretty. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, she cried. She's gonna die, one of the contestants exclaimed. Oh no, MK. No, she'll be fine, another one replied. She eventually got up and seemed okay. Unfortunately, she was unable to continue. She sat down for a minute or two before Chris finally decided to let someone else go. Is she out? So the next person who went was Z. He walked forward and stepped onto the platform. Everything seemed fine, until suddenly, he screamed. It sounded like he was having a heart attack. Oh no. He ran off the platform and collapsed into the ground. Oh no, everybody's dying. Z, everyone yelled. Is he dead? Maybe, one of the contestants speculated. Did he have a heart attack? Another one asked. Chris approached the scene and asked him what happened. Wow, this is intense. I don't know, he responded. Chris then went on to ask the other contestants what they thought. None of them were sure. All of them were screaming and panicking. Chris ultimately decided to give the next person in line, Bowie, a chance to go. Oh no. This has turned into a horror story. He climbed onto the plank and began walking. The plank felt very shaky and unstable. Yeah, I'm scared, Bowie admitted. I don't want to fall. I think he's gonna fall, one of the contestants said. Bowie eventually made it to the end. Oh no, he did it. He held onto the rope and waited for the verdict. After a few seconds, Chris announced, Bowie, you're safe. Everyone cheered. Thank God, one of the contestants remarked. Okay, so in order to avoid this getting really long, I think this means Bowie won immunity, right? I think this was just a typo somewhere here where it was the last person to fall loses. I think this means they won. So I'm going to write that in. Okay, so Bowie won immunity for his team, and with two very much hurt contestants at the verge of dying, we've seen this before in Total Drama, there's a good chance that they get eliminated. So let's start with Z. Emma asked, will Z be able to continue in the game? To which Chris replied, we'll see. Oh no. Oh no, he's gone. Oh no. Z was voted off by the rest of the contestants. Oh, poor Z. So Z is out. He's gone. He was able to continue, but then still got eliminated. So maybe I think this means that he was just unable to continue, right? Or it's the case of Cody, where he did get to continue, but then they all voted him out because they thought he was worthless. Now, Emma turned to MK. And what about MK? Will she be able to continue in the race? To which Chris said, it might be too soon, but we'll see. Okay, so MK is continuing, but Z is out. And we're going into episode 8 with, I believe, 10 contestants. It's time that we're getting a couple of people out. Well, anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up part 2 of 4 episodes. I'm sorry, I really wanted this to be 3 episodes long, but judging from the material that I still have left and the amount of goofy shenanigans that I would have to fit in 1 episode, I think it's best to split it up into 2 more episodes instead. So if you want to see how this story continues, please make sure to follow this channel, like the video, subscribe, all that cool stuff, and then we will continue very, very soon. Also note that if you want to talk about the new season coming up or any other stuff about Total Drama, This Venture Camp, Roblox, Fall Guys, whatever anything that I cover that you like and you want to talk about, then come join us on the Discord server. We have a Discord server. It's existed for a while now. It's growing pretty steadily. We're getting a little community there. It's so nice. There's a lot of friendly people there. And I still have the feeling that a lot of people don't even know that it exists. So if you have Discord and you want to get involved a little more with me and the community, then please consider joining us in the Discord. I'll leave the link in the description and in the comments, and it's also on my profile. I'll leave it somewhere. You're a smart person. You can find it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching once again. This has been Silly Billy, and remember, it isn't the Total Drama season if some people don't nearly die. Houdoe!